Now in this part we will learn tube wells irrigation. So in the previous part we learned all the three methods of well irrigation. So let's learn the tube wells. So what are these? It is a deeper well at a depth of 20 to 30 meter from which water is lifted up with of power driven pumps to be used by man. It is also known as lift method. Next we will learn the distribution. So these methods are used include the northern plains in the states of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, etc. Now we will learn the ideal condition that is needed to set up this method. First is availability of plentiful water of great depths. Number 2 is level land and soft soil for the tube wells to be set up. And the third one is the large fertile area and its surrounding areas to be irrigated. And the next point is availability of regular cheap electricity to run the tube wells. Remember, the well irrigation or tube well irrigation is mainly practiced in the northern plains of India due to the presence of soft soil and flat land. Soft soil, because of the presence of soft soil, it is easy to dig well. Next advantages. It can irrigate large area of agricultural land and it brings up clean water. Next, we will learn the disadvantages. Excessive use of tube well water can lead to depletion of groundwater, and it is useless if the water is brackish, means the salt content in that water is really high, so that is not useful. Next, we will learn the canal irrigation, the second method. So India has one of the world's largest canal system, that is more than 1 lakh kilometer. There are two types of canal in India. One is inundation canal, another one is perennial canal. So inundation canals are taken out directly from rivers throughout without constructing any dam or barrages. These canals have limited uses because these canals are only useful during monsoon season. Next, perennial canals. These canals are taken out from the perennial rivers by constructing barrages or dams to regulate the flow of water. They can draw water throughout the year and irrigate large areas. This is the advantage. And most of the canals in India belongs to this category. Remember, perennial canals always preferred over inundation canal because these canals give water throughout the year. And whereas inundation canal only useful during monsoon season. Next, we will learn the distribution. The canal irrigation is practiced in Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Haryana, Assam and Tripura. Next, the advantages. The rainfall deficiency in some areas like Rajasthan, Gujarat, it is made up by canals taken out from the perennial rivers, and then it can irrigate large areas. Okay, so the dry areas or the desert areas are mainly benefited by using this method, that is canal method. Then the next is disadvantages. At some places where at some places where the perennial unlined canals flow at the ground level and between the high tanks, the water table may reach the surface and make the once cultivated soil completely waterlogged. So there is a chance of waterlogging in the field. Next, tank irrigation, the third method, which is practiced in peninsular India including Maharashtra and Gujarat. Advantages. In the uneven rocky plateau of peninsular India where rainfall is highly seasonal, tank irrigation is very useful. It is highly significant in storing the abundant rainwater that would otherwise flow out and go west. Next, we learn the disadvantages. Most of the tanks are non-perennial and become dry in winter and summer season. Tanks get silted up soon and regular desilting is needed to make them suitable for irrigation. So these are all the disadvantages of tank irrigation. Now we will learn all the drawbacks or disadvantages of these conventional methods of irrigation like well, tank and canal. First is a large quantity of water is not used properly in this method. The second is the fields which are situated in the lower areas always get excess water causing prolonged waterlogging.